Shri Ritabrata Banerjee.
Thank you, sir. Sir, as I rise on behalf of my party to support this historic endeavor, I just want to mention that not only our country, people of our country, today at this present moment, 15 crore of Bengali people living in Bangladesh, and most importantly, 1 crore 50 lakh of Bengali people. They are basically residents of nowhere. They belong to no country. They are watching this August House. They are looking at this August House because for decades this problem has not been solved, and today is a historic day for these people. Now, life of these enclave dwellers, I just want to mention, I remember when I was in my 5th standard in 1990, I first heard the word Chit Mahal. This is a Bengali word, Chit Mahal, for this word enclave. Now, at that period, in 1992, we have the Tinmiga corridor. I don't want to go into that, but the life of the dwellers, I have been a lot many times to these areas of Coach Bihar. Shukhenduda had already pointed out these people in this part of this, in Coach Bihar, where in our state, where majority of these chit mahals or enclaves are there, life of these enclave dwellers is basically miserable. They are practically men of nowhere land. They live an abject life of misery, devoid of basic necessities, and most importantly, without any national identity. Ever since Bangladesh achieved its independence, Minister had pointed out, Honorable Minister, I don't want to go into those history, but basically the most important thing is that there are no physical lines, no demarcation that separate enclave dwellers from people living in the mainland of Bengal and Bangladesh. The communities of the same culture, same food habit, same race, and most importantly the same mother tongue. The only difference is the realization that they stay in a foreign land. Many people in these enclaves are going through an identity crisis, as they are originally from Bangladesh but celebrate occasions like Independence and Republic Day of our country. Life is often dangerous for these enclave dwellers, we have seen, because each time they step out of the enclaves, they can be arrested by these Indian border security forces or the Bangladesh Rifles. That is happening continuously. These enclaves have no basic amenities. Parents send children to schools on the Indian side. That too is only possible when their Indian friends agree to pose as their guardians on paper. For the last 4 decades this is happening. Enclaves don't have hospitals. Pregnant women face problem as doctors on the Indian side of the border refuse to admit mothers in labor. In the last 6 months, there are 5 cases where mothers have died in labor pain in these enclaves, in these cheat mahals. The enclaves are inhabited mostly by Muslims who are left bereft of a proper place of worship. Accountability, jurisdiction, and administration are completely missing, and that's why this cultivation of Majuriana that has been going on in these enclaves for a long period of time. These enclaves remain still date of enigma. And now I want to mention that these borders of it has been mentioned, the borders of the Indian states of Assam, Bengal, Meghalaya and Tripura will be affected. Now the long overdue exchange, sir, will endeavor basically to harmonize India's land boundaries and more importantly, improve the life of all residents of the enclaves. Now, people are saying, I was reading in newspapers also, if one were to compare the area of land that India receives in this exchange to what India gives away, the former falls short of the latter by 10,000 acres. But sir, while it may appear like a loss of territory, such loss is illusory. Humanity will win. Today when this August House unanimously adopts this amendment, humanity will be champion. And as sir, I belong to a refugee family. My father, when he was in his class 5th standard, he came to India in 1946. We have been living in refugee colonies in and around Calcutta. Refugee colonies, we know when Dr. Karan Singh was speaking, I was remembering, I was not born at that time, but in the refugee colonies in and around Calcutta, when this 71 liberation war was going on, today people of Bangladesh, as they recognize Mrs. Gandhi, our late Prime Minister, because she led that liberation struggle, people of Bangladesh will forever remember her, as also Madam Sushma Swaraj will forever be remembered by the people of Bangladesh today, and particularly these people of the enclaves. I remembered as Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the name of Mujibur Rahman is taken here by Dr. Karan Singh. It was Mujibur Rahman because we Bengali people in that part, they fought against the Pakistani regime for language. The main slogan that Mujib was a firebrand speaker. Mujib at that time had said that Ora amar mukher bhasha kaira nite chaye, je bhashaye kotha koito amar bap dadai. I am a refugee, come from a refugee family. This is an Eastern Bengali dialect. This means means that the Pakistani snatchers are trying to snatch away my mother tongue. That mother tongue for centuries has been spoken by my fathers and my ancestors. So, sir, I want to take this opportunity. This is a very historic occasion, because the partition was not done by the people of Bengal, but the people of Bengal have suffered for this partition. For generations we have suffered for this partition. But today, when there is an opportunity, because this opportunity has come, this is really historic, and again on behalf of my party, that today the only champion is humanity. So this historic endeavor, I once again support this endeavor, and with this I conclude. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.